I'm back out on the street again, and while I haven't got all that much to say, I'm fast running. Well, I have run out of videos to post. I posted my last one yesterday, which was maybe 2 days late for reasons I'll get into. Also, all of my videos lately seem to have been shot with me sat at a bar, and I seem to have lost the wherewithal to walk around the streets, you know, so I'm starting to do a little bit of that again. So here I am in Patong Beach, and as you may be able to see, the place is all set up for some kind of festival, and it's obviously a nighttime festival because, well, everything's closed down at the moment. So I'm gonna have a little walk around town, have a little talk, and then walk down the other end of the high street and have a beer, I guess. Yeah, why was my latest video, Contention, posted 2 days late? Well, this is the second week running this has happened to me. My YouTube account denied me any facility to upload videos, and I couldn't figure out why. Normally there's very little I can't fix myself just by Googling it, and if I'm having a problem, you can bet that 50 other people have had the same problem. So yeah, but this time I couldn't get an answer to it. You know, it just kept blaming the network speed and whatever, but I did a download and an upload check, and I had plenty of bandwidth, so it wasn't that. It wasn't my VPN that was causing it. I don't know. So finally I worked it out myself, or what I hope I've worked it out myself, that it all goes right back to my Google Chrome. And what I had to do in the end was to log out of Google Chrome and go into the settings and do a complete system reset back to like factory defaults. And as soon as I did that, I had to re-log back into Facebook and Google and Gmail and YouTube and all that, because they're all interlinked now via Google. But lo and behold, it started to upload again. So I managed to get my Contention video uploaded, and then it got a content match, and so I had to go back in and re-edit it, and I uploaded it again overnight last night, and it's all done now. So lively times. I tell you, I haven't been down here walking around for such a long time. I used to do this all the time, you know, but most of the time lately I've been walking around Bang Wad, and I'm gonna have to stop doing that. I'm starting to get a bit sick of it. So this afternoon I'm starting off by doing this instead. This will give me about 3 miles, which is okay. I did my 6 kilometers this morning. I'm feeling a bit low at the moment. I think I've got a sort of a depressive attack, period coming on, like Winston Churchill's black dog. I get like this from time to time, you know, just feel like I'm not worth anything and no one wants anything to do with me, which is quite true, but can't let it get on top of you like that. So anyway, there's a nice bit of shade here, and many lobster red tourists. So this is what I'm looking at. Anyway, let's just have a quick pan around. Yeah, the beach is nice, and it's a nice day today in the middle of the rainy season, where it's been bloody torrential this last week or so. Every time I go out I get piss wet through, but today so far it's been very, very nice, so I guess I'm making the most of it. A couple of deadlines looming at the end of this month, the end of September stroke beginning of October. I've got to go to my visa agent and order my visa renewal, because that's due at the beginning of November. Sometime this month is the due date for the government to announce what new hoops I'm gonna have to jump through to even renew my visa this year. Like, you name it, more money in the bank, medical insurance, Christ knows what, it could be anything. It's what they do all the time. They make these pronouncements that say, we're working on revising this sort of thing and it's going to be awful, but we don't know how it's going to affect you yet. We'll let you know in 6 months. Have a nice day, you know. So this has been looming for some time, and I think the middle of September was when they said they would have it all squared away. So whether it's going to affect this visa renewal or not, I don't know. I'm assuming it is, but I'll have to wait and see. I mean, they might do nothing, but something tells me they're going to do something. And of course the other deadline is that on the 18th of November, Noi comes back. This is something that I'm quietly dreading, because, well, I don't even know if I'm going to be here, because if the visa situation is untenable, I'm just going to leave and that's the end of it. She'll never see me again. That sounds drastic. There are ways of working around it, of course. I'm just quoting the worst case scenario. I'm in such a shabby state at the moment after having been left alone for the best part of 4 years, abandoned, that I don't know what my own attitude, my own mental state is going to be like when she turns up. You know, it might be a fantastic reunion, but the anger and the rage goes deep, and I might just ignore her completely, in which case it's terminal. So I really, really don't know. One day I'd think, oh, it'll all be okay, we'll all go out together and do this and do that with the family and whatever. But on a day like today, I'm feeling, you know, screw her and screw them. I just want to be on my own, and they can go and do what they want, eat where they want, whatever. I'll just keep to myself. I just don't know how this is going to pan out. So I've been left alone for too long without any human contact, without people calling me. Well, she calls me every day. I've got to give her that. But it's, you know, just a few words just to see if I'm all right. You know, there's no meaningful conversations or whatever. Okay, this is as far as I can go, so we go back. Time to retrace the steps to the bike. It's got to drive you crazy, hasn't it? And that's what it's done to me. You know, it's plunged me from time to time into really bad, you know, depressive episodes. And it appears that I'm too old even to pick up another girl. You know, I've chatted up 2 or 3 and whatever, but they're just not interested. I'm too old, too weak, whatever. And yet you see old dudes walking around here much, you know, I'm in good condition, knock on wood, but they're not, but they've got young girlfriends and whatever. Maybe they got a lot more money than me. I don't know. Maybe I'm just an arsehole and no one likes me. That's probably more to the point. Yeah, it's all got to be resolved one way and another. If I'm not here at all, then it certainly will be resolved. That is one possible outcome. Oh God, someone's just called me Papa again. That really drives me mad. They use it as a term of respect, I'm sure, but it directly translates into English as someone saying, "Oi, granddad, want to buy this?" And I find that quite offensive. And I'm the one that's always going on about people getting offended by shit, and that is one thing that offends me. When you're in this kind of state, even doing something like this can hurt you, you know? Because I walk around here and I see everyone has got someone. I'm the only person on the island that's got no one. No wife, no girlfriend, no friends, no family, no nothing. The only person I can rely on is me. And that's what I have to do. So it's a bleak picture, but I'm in a bleak frame of mind today. Hopefully tomorrow I'll be better, but you know, it comes and goes. But I must say, I do bless this camera. It's just so easy to use and gives such fantastic results. My old setup, you know, I used to have to mess around for nearly an hour at home, setting it up, getting it balanced and preset before I even came out, you know, and then when I got out, the chances are I'd forgotten something. But this, I just pull it out of the bag and switch it on, and it just goes, you know. Really fantastic results. So, you know, I'm so pleased with it. It was a lot of money, but it was, for someone like me, it was money well spent. Because it's so easy to use. I think I've said this before, but because it's so easy to use, I don't have to think so hard about things to say. I must admit, things to say right now are pretty thin on the ground. I've made 2 or 3 really, if I say so myself, quite, you know, good videos of doing like movie reviews. Not new movies, old movies. And they were quite well received online. My cup. Me walking around like this, moaning into the camera, is not going to be so well received, you know. So I'll get very few views on this. I started off doing this vlogging business as a video log. That's what vlog stands for. It's just a video diary. I said at the outset, I don't really care if no one watches at all, any of my videos. It's just my record of, you know, hello. papa again, you know. I don't know. Oh, it's completely taken away what I was going to say now. Yeah, I don't care if no one watches these videos at all. It's just my own record of this era of my life, my you know, my final rundown, if you like. So that's what I do it for. Something, I guess I'm going to call it good, happened yesterday. About a month ago I went and bought a few pairs of new shoes, my 250 baht specials, and they were all the same size, but when I tried them on they were all different. They were, you know, exactly the same pair of shoes. I just bought 3 copies of them, and one fitted very well and the other 2 didn't. Really, my camera is on the slant for some reason or other, I don't know why. There we are, that's fixed it. A TV engineer's primary mantra. If it's broken, switch it all off and give it a first birthday reset. Switch it back on again. Most of the faults usually go away. And now I've forgotten what I was talking about. Oh yeah, my shoes. But one of these pairs of shoes I just found out a couple of days ago when I tried them on for the first time. They were completely unwearable. They were so tight, so I thought I'd have to throw them away. I went out and bought myself yet another pair, the same size, yesterday, and tried them on in the shop, so I knew they fitted. I came home and I thought, well, let's have a look at these bloody things. They're really tight across the instep, and so I loosened all the weight, all the laces out and stretched them and God knows what else, and now I'm wearing them and they are breaking in okay. So I've salvaged myself an extra pair of shoes. So that's a bit of good news for me. So this is where it'll all be happening tonight. In typical Thailand, it's all based on fast food, you know, street food. I don't know what the festival is. Obviously I won't be here, but I'm gonna drop off a few things and pick up my bag and walk the other half of the distance and go and have a beer in the pub. If my calculations are correct, I ought to be approaching the bike, and yes, I can see it. Yes, there it is. Red Forza. Okay, I don't know if I'm taking the camera with me into the pub or not. I might do. So I may see you again today. If not, I'll see you again when I'm out in the next few days. Bye-bye. Well, I made it here, and I did bring the camera. Things to talk about are now pretty thin on the ground, I must be honest, so I'll do my best. It's hot out there today. It's, you know, it's a really nice day today, so it's best to take advantage of it whenever you can. So I'm having a bit of a walk in Patong, and I'll probably go and do something around Bangwad later if I'm up to it. Every time I open up my iPad or PC and look at the news, and I must admit it's on the daily access, but mostly what I get now is another update on Sir Keir Starmer, the leader of the Labour government, and their war on pensioners. You know, take away their heating allowance and tax them in other discrete ways that I'm not really aware of, but who would have thought that a Labour government would go to war on the poorest members of the community, the bloody pensioners, who usually haven't got any other source of income but their meagre pension, which, by the way, is one of the worst in Europe. It's absolutely scandalous, and I hope it proves to be, for the Labour Party, this Labour government, the longest suicide note in history. I hope that people will see them for what they are and boot them out at the first opportunity. And I don't normally get political, but can't resist this one. I mean, Britain is a ban-it country, and I've just again opened up the news, and this November, which isn't far away, November the 5th is one of the biggest events of the year for Brits. It's Bonfire Night, where we celebrate Guy Fawkes attempting to blow up Parliament. So we light big bonfires and have fantastic firework displays. You know, you go out and buy fireworks, and we used to, you know, every backyard had their own little bonfire, and Dad would let off the fireworks and everything. But now they're going to ban it. Not everywhere, I hasten to add, but a lot of places will be firework-free zones, so it's going to be a criminal offence to light a firework. Under the Labour government, it will soon be a criminal offence to light a fag, but, you know, I kind of agree with that one. But, you know, it's a ban-it culture that is prevalent in the UK. Well, it's time to go. I don't have anything more constructive to say, actually, so I'm going to go home now. It's around about 3 o'clock. It's too late to do any walking around Bangward, so I'm going to walk around here a little bit to make up my distance, and then I'm going to go home and maybe go to bed for a couple of hours, then get up and cook myself some food. Sounds like an exciting existence, doesn't it? But yeah, this is what I've been condemned to. So really, this video may never hit the air, because it's just one of those, you know, expose my life, and I'm not sure I want it exposed, but maybe I do. Maybe it will hit the air. I don't know. Anyway, thanks for watching. That's enough. There's enough content in this for a video. So, bye-bye.